This is for first year B.Ed Unit 1 Notes on Understanding the Growth and Development of the Learner. Lecture 6. Topic will be adolescent stage. So in today's class, of B.Ed first year Unit 1, let us see today's topic is adolescent stage. The word adolescent comes from the Latin verb adolescent, which means to grow. So, essence of the word adolescent is growth, and it is in this series that adolescent represents a period of intensive growth and change in nearly all aspects of a child physically, mental, social and emotional life. It is very crucial period of one's life. The growth achieved, the experiences gained, responsibilities felt, and the relationship developed at stage destine the complete future of an individual. Okay, so let us see the meaning of it. A child is described as an adolescent when he achieves puberty, that is, when he has become sexually mature to the point where he is able to reproduce his kind. He chooses to be an adolescent when he has acquired maturity to play the role of an adult in his society or culture. Maturity, as the term used here, does not mean mere physical maturity. It is also implies mental, emotional and social maturity. Okay, next topic will be pattern of growth and development during adolescence. Okay, as said earlier, the human growth and development takes spiral form and not linear. Therefore, within the alternate stages of life, we find a sort of repetition and resemblance of characteristic. The old adult are often found to behave like children. In adolescence, also, we find a sort of repetition and recapitulation of what has been done during infancy. The observation of Ross reflects the above idea when he says adolescence is the best regarded as a recapitulation of the first period of life, as a second turn of the spiral development. Like in fancy adolescence, it is the period of too much disturbance, or the Stanley Hall regard it a period of great stress and strain, storm and strife. Let us see how far these observations are true. The adolescent growth and development pattern, along with the peculiar characteristics of the age, can help us in understanding our adolescence. In the following lines, we will make an attempt in this direction. So let us see the physical growth and development. During adolescent stage, the physical growth and development reaches in peak and human body finds its final shape. The maximum limit with regard to increase in size, weight and height is achieved. Bones and muscle increases to the greatest possible extent, leading to the great increase in the activities. The growth and function of all the other outer and inner organ also reach its maximum, and almost all the glands become extremely active at this stage. There is a growth of hair, underarms, and around genital organs. Boys and girls develop the characteristic features of their respective sexes. There is roundness of breast and hips among the girls, and growth of beard and mustache among the boys. There is a distinct change in voice among the two sexes, while the girl's voice acquires shrillness and becomes sweet. The boy voice deepens and becomes harsher. The girl began to mature monthly during this period, and the boys have nocturnal emission, discharge of semen during sleep, accompanied by erotic dreams. In this way, psychologically, boys and girls attain all the male and female characteristics respectively during this age and are ready to be called man and woman or gentlemen and ladies. Physical development include an increase in height and weight, changes in body proportion and development of teeth, bones and muscles. Increase in height and weight. A newborn baby weighs about 2 to 3.5 kg of birth and loses about 150 to 200 grams. I hope you all can see this clearly, okay, these notes. In just 3 to 4 days after that, the baby grows rapidly and roughly double the weight by 6 months. The birth weight becomes 3 times by 1 year. The length of the baby at birth about 40 to 50 centimeter, and in 1 year it becomes 1.5 time of the length at birth. Changes in body proportion. The head of the newborn is one fourth the size of of the body. The child grows. The body becomes more proportionate. Next will be mental intellectual development. Adolescence, the period of maximum growth and development with regard to mental functioning. Intelligence reaches its climax during this period. Intellectual power like logical thinking, abstract reasoning and concentration are almost developed by the end of the period of this period. An adolescent learns to reason and seeks answer to how and why of everything scientifically. His power of critical thinking and observation is much developed. He does not try to follow the beaten track. He is critical of almost everything. He develops a fine imagination. Writers, artists, poets, philosophers, and inventors are all born in this period. Improper channelization of the imagination and dissatisfied needs may turn an adolescent to daydreaming. Therefore, to great care is to be taken for properly cultivating their powers of imagination. Hero worship is almost prominent in this period. Adolescents generally love adventurous, wandering fairy tales and develop interest in reading such books. Their area of interest is actually widened. Adolescence is the age of action according to the difference in taste and temperaments. Nearly all the adolescents have some or the other hobbies and strong likes and dislikes for the world of nature, man, things. Next is the third one is the emotional development. Emotional development reaches its maximum during adolescence. It is the period of heightening of the emotions like anxiety, fear, love, anger, etc. Once again, like an infant, an individual experiences emotional instability or an intensity during adolescence. The physical growth and development being maximum, the strength of adolescence. The physical and the development becomes maximum. The strength of the boys gives them the opportunity for maximum motor activity. Therefore, in the matters of emotional expression and experiences, adolescents provide the highest peak. At no stage is the child has restless and emotional disturbed and touchy as in adolescence. He is too sensitive, inflammable, and moody. The adolescent lives an intensely emotional life in which we see one more the rhythm of life of positive and negative phases of behavior in his constant alternation between intense negative phase, intense excitement, and deep depression. This is why the period is often designated as the has the period of stresses and strains. Thus, as Rose clarified, adolescents are not consistent in their emotional expression. Their emotions fluctuate very frequently, and the current emotional flow is also very intense. It is very difficult to put check on the emotions during the peak of adolescence. In fact, during adolescence, emotions takes their roots into sediment, self-consciousness, self-respect, and personal pride. So, group loyalty and sentiments of love, etc., are development making. An adolescent, sentimental and passionate, what he feels very strongly, and when he reacts vigorously. Down these notes, I hope you all can see this clearly. Next is the fourth part, moral and religious development. With the development of social and civic sense, the children during the period learn to behave according to the norms of their society and culture, also the group sense makes them follow more moral or ethical code. It prepares a stage of proper moral development. The information of a strong sentiments during this period intensities the process of moral development character by which we know a person in his life to a great extent is the period of the experiences gained, complexes formed and sediment made during this age. The impact of religion and religious practices is also felt for the first time at this age in one's life. An adolescent tries to take about God and religion. He often engages himself in the discourse about philosophical concepts like soul, Brahma, the meaning of life, the question of death, etc. Now this is the fifth part, social development. Adolescence is a period of increased social relationship and contacts. While a child cares very little for the society, an adolescent develops a good amount of a social sense. He chooses to be egocentric, selfish, and unsocial. Now he wants to mold his behavior according to the norms of the society. The social circle of an adolescent is very wide. Contrary to a childhood, he becomes interested in the opposite sex. The friendships are no longer nominal. He behaves in making intimate friendship and attaches himself closely to a group. Per group relationship controls the social behavior of this age. The child develops strong sense of loyalty towards his group. He wants to be accepted by the group of which he is a member. The rejection is costly as it creates many adjustment problems. Another significant changes in the social aspect of a child during adolescence lies in the relationship with his parents and the family. Now there is a carving for the independence. He wants that his personality should be recognized by the parents and elderly member of the family. He must not be treated as a child. He gives more importance to the value and beliefs maintained by his per group than to advice of the parents. There may even be hidden or open rebellion if the parents try to impose their opinion and values of their adolescent children. So I can take down all these notes. The next topic will be on facilitating holistic development. Okay, and these are the. I'll end up my class here only. The today this was B.Ed lecture 5. Okay, lecture 6. Sorry. Next class it will be lecture 7, and I hope you have taken these notes. And thanks for watching.